Hey everybody, it's Anaconda Squeeze here once again in Skyrim on the PS4. Today I'm bringing you another mod from our streaming series. This is the Akaviri Ruins of Savirien-Chorak. I'm sure I'm messing that name up, but the Akaviri Ruins are actually a really cool thing. It dates way back to the past games. I'm not going to get into lore with all of those things, but essentially what it does is it puts a bunch of these Akaviri skeletons and lore in the game, and they all have like this blades look. It's very like samurai inspired. The blades armors on them. They've all got katanas. It looks pretty cool. We did it on the stream. It had a huge success there. I really enjoyed being it, and then they actually do have a player home inside. And I will show that off as well. So it's kind of a weird thing to get to because it doesn't actually have a fast travel, but you can go near it. This is where it is right here. It's just to the northwest of Falkreath, which is just down from Riverwood. I'm sure you know. So you can get there kind of easy mid-game. We got here fairly early game as well. But it was a pretty cool mod, so we're gonna head straight into here. We got as close as we can. There are bandits all around this place, so make sure that if you're coming here, you are ready for a fight. We've already fought two just by coming nearby, and I believe there's one more ahead. This is a bandit camp that was turned different just from a different mod we have, but this is still what the bandit camp would be. We're taking them down with the lightsaber mod we showed off last time. They're not an impossible bandit camp to fight, but they just are a thing you're gonna have to deal with, so just be careful of that. Let's get rid of this guy here and we can get right into it. Now when we did this mod in stream, we did actually take them all down with this lightsaber, so if you do want to kind of do it's a decent way to get them down. But this is the first, I believe, of our guys. This is going to be an Akaviri warrior. As you can see, it's just long dead skeletons. There's no Draugr, they're all skeletons at this point, and they're all carrying these super cool they have a lot of flawless gems I found, but these ancient Akaviri katanas. There are versions of the two-handed one, and there are one-handed ones in here, so take your pick. Make sure you find there is a little bit of variety for you to go through. And then coming in here, like, just look at it. Everything's kind of pagoda style. Like, all have those flared like roofs, like typical of Japanese like architecture. So just it's a really cool vibe just to get in the game. And there's lots of little just strong boxes around here. Now there are some lore papers going through here, and this does tie in with a lot of Akaviri lore from the past games. I'm not going to get too much into that. If you actually search Akaviri in the mod shop, you're going to come up with like 20 to 30 mods. It's just going to be a lot of stuff here for you. So make sure if you really want to go down this path, there's a lot of options for you, made by a lot of different mod devs. Let's switch our weapon up here just to get these guys out of the way a little bit faster. We're just going to hit them once or twice just to get them out of the way. Oh, there's the Dragon Knight. He's kind of the big boy. Taking a look at what he has. So they'll all kind of, if they have armor on, it will be blades related. There's another katana. And that just kind of ties in with the fact that their stuff does look like samurai armor. Let's get rid of this boy here, if we can actually hit him. We're just going to kind of take these guys out really quickly here, and then we'll get into the buildings around. This one was which one were you? The Akaviri Master. Blade shield, flawless garnet, and he's got the ancient dai katana. So this is the two-handed one there. But this is a beautiful little area. Like, this is just so nice with the interconnecting buildings and all the different like build style that we're seeing here. Let's just get rid of you. Sorry about that, bud. And we've got one more to deal with, and we'll get him out of the way. Now this ruins was added into the game, so there are some meshing issues I have found. So if you find that like you see that the problem that we had was one of the skeletons was gone. He was actually like disappeared. We couldn't find him. He was actually caught in the mesh somewhere. So if you do have an issue like that, I find it best just to leave the area and come back, and they seem to kind of fix themselves. You're gonna find a bunch of I can't even say that, but this kind of poison kind of scattered around the map. I believe there was 3 that I found, but there could be more, there could be less. Just explore at your own leisure kind of thing. Let's just go building by building. So first things first, there is a secret chest behind there. All you gotta do is just kind of sneakily walk the edge around this way, and you can get straight inside. Just has another dai katana for us. Coming back down here, we want to head up the stairs. You don't have to do this in any particular order. There is one building that has access to the player home, but honestly, just explore it in any way you see fit. I'm gonna we're going to hop across here, and you'll see this is one of the lore notes, just a corruption of the throne. I won't go through all of that. I'll let you guys go through it. It does tie in with a lot of other stuff from the previous games, like I said. Lots of jewels. Lots of rings. Just lots of goodies for us to have. Oh, here's the official gate that I never actually saw. Let's give this a quick little unlock, because we're somehow not able to jump over it. This was the first building that I actually found. Ah, here's the other. This is the boy I forgot about. It's gonna have an Akaviri spirit, I believe is their name. Yeah, Akaviri spirit. Now they do blow up upon killing them. We're gonna have a couple little water pools down here with a chest in between. Oh, we're stuck trying to get out. We'll get some more boys here. Now, for the other side buildings, there are a lot of side buildings that have chests on them and stuff like that. It's nothing too crazy. If we don't get to one, that's not a big deal. We will be seeing the main building, though, that has the actual player home into it. That's going to be our focus at the end of this thing. All in all, I just enjoy the fact that it adds like this other sort of lore-based thing to the game. Like, you get these ruins of this long-lost culture and these like warriors defending it. I think it's a really cool addition. And I like the fact that they're using blade stuff, because you don't see too much blade stuff in the original game, or in the unmodded game. Coming through here, what do we find? I think there's another chest up here somewhere. I believe my spider, there's another little tiny chest over here, and I believe there's one more big chest if I'm not mistaken. Quite a few jewels. Like, I keep forgetting how much like stuff is actually in here. Oh, maybe I was mistaken. Maybe there is no other chest. Just gonna take a peek around the side, make sure we didn't miss anything. Then there's another little temple there. Now we want to go up to that one there. That's gonna be our big one. That's where we're headed. So we'll kind of skip through these just so we're not making the video too long. Feel free to explore these on your own. It's just so pretty. It's just nicely nestled in these mountains here. I really like the location that it's in. These aren't crazy overpowering as well. Like, this is, we did this very low level in the game, but we had the modded lightsaber in, so it kind of balanced it out. So it is definitely like a mid-game thing to do. Coming up in here, we're in like the main sort of temple area. These Reeklings seem to spawn here every time. I do have the additional enemies mod on here, so if you've got that on here, just be prepared that it seems to draw a lot of other bandits and like spawns into this area. So just keep an eye out. You are going to have to deal with a few other things. These Reeklings have been here every time I've been here. You got another skelly man up here, so we're going to clear the upstairs before we come back down to go into the house, because essentially what we're doing right now is walking on top of the ruins that are going to become the player home that we're going to go into. Coming through this tiny little maze-like structure. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. We've got a little strong box over here. There was a bigger chest before we saw. Take those. Let's come over here and take this one, because next to this one we're going to have the other piece of lore that you can come in and grab. Somehow I'm not able to grab it. Alright, oh well. Let's hop down here. There's going to be a little tunnel in the back. Another little strongbox. And here we are at the palace of the hard word to pronounce. And then going inside of here, this is going to be where the player home is. There is some stuff you're going to have to clear before you go inside, just to kind of claim it as your own. Essentially, you're taking this tomb from the current occupants. I believe there's a couple spirits and one bad boy. Though where they are, I don't seem to know. Let's just have a quick little peek around to clear these guys out of here before we do the full explore. There they are. Oh, they're fighting each other. They weren't fighting each other last time I was here. So there is a big troll, the big old troll man, and a couple of these spirits here. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to get out of here before we kind of get too much into that side before we come back. Starting from in front here, I really enjoy these lanterns and tree kind of like fountain area. It just looks really pretty. I am very happy with just how it looks. It just looks inviting and warm in a cave that's usually like dead and gross. So over here we've got our kind of crafting area. We've got a workbench. We've got a no respawn chest, so you can kind of put your stuff in there. That's a safe chest, I believe. Excuse me. Okay, going through here. There's nothing really else in this side. We've got the grindstone and the workbench, and that's about it. Going down this little secret hallway here, we've got stairs that lead up to the top of this little area, and we'll find some more of our crafting. We've got an alchemy lab. We've got some more chests. Peeking around this side, we'll go that way in a second, but just peeking on this side, it overlooks that first area we came in. We've got our arcane enchanter, another chest. We've got some shelves. It is very scarce in here. I will start by saying that, like, there's not a whole lot of stuff in here, which I guess kind of makes sense. It is a tomb. We shouldn't be expecting too much from here. We'll kind of start from the right side and work our way in. This is a collapsed section. It really only has like these 2 actual rooms, I believe. So this one here has a big tomb. Now, if you're familiar with the Akaviri lore that you've been reading as you've been going through, you'll actually learn about these snake people that come in. And this is supposed to be the skeleton, the snake person. You can see the bigger hands here. And then they've actually taken this part of the body and to make it look like the snake tail. So this is a snake person kind of hanging out here with another little piece of lore for you there. Oh, I don't want to open that door. I believe we can just go around. Yeah, there's an expert level door for no reason that comes from the outside. I'm not sure why, but it's just there. We also can come in this door, and this is where our bedroom is. This is our bedroom. We have a lovely little sleep roll just kind of hanging out there, and that's about it. We have another staircase leading to that top area that we were in before. Like, this is beautiful. This garden looks very nice. I do wish that the home had more to offer. There's not a lot going on inside of it. Like, you just get, there's benches inside there, I forgot to mention. You just get a bedroll and you don't even get your full smithing gear. And I just wish that there was a little bit more, you know what I mean? Like, I wish that there was like some extra. I wish that we had more of an area to actually become your house. So if you're going to download this mod, I kept this mod on strictly for the ruins. I really enjoyed the ruins. The ruins was a great part. I liked having those extra skeletons. It was a fun little thing to do, especially early in the game, just to get some loot and to get some experience. You can kind of you can pile on a whole bunch of Akaviri stuff from a whole bunch of mod devs if you just go searching for Akaviri in the mod store. But like, very nice. The player home's a little bit of a disappointment, but all in all, I'd say it's a fairly decent mod just for getting these ruins and for getting this little encounter. I will put a link down below in the description for this one only. If you want to find the rest of the Akaviri stuff, I highly recommend you go searching for it in the mod shop. Until next time, guys, if you enjoyed the video, actually make sure you like down below. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. My name is Anaconda Squeeze, and I will see you all later. Bye!